Good morning. Can you all hear me at the back? You can? Okay, good. I've been told this session will first be a sharing and then I'll take questions. So, firstly, congratulations to the Jesuits, to the faculty, to the students, the current students and the past students and those faculty who've served. Well done for completing 100 years Loyola. Congratulations. Well done. We want to celebrate excellence. But when we do celebrate excellence, we tend to look outside first. I want to remind every student, every past student, every member of the faculty, is that before you start looking for excellence outside, look in your own campus. I want to dedicate my interaction this morning to a few people. One, a great Jesuit, Father Jerome D'Souza. Remember the name, Father Jerome D'Souza. Honestly tell me, how many of you sitting here have read a book written by Father Jerome D'Souza? Put up your hands. Don't feel shy. Not many hands will go up. Now, Father Jerome D'Souza, the great Jesuit, is buried here. His ashes are here in the campus of Loyola. And how many of you know that when Dr. Ambedkar and the other great people who were writing the Constitution, our great Constitution, Father Jerome D'Souza, a Jesuit, was a member of the Constituent Assembly from 1946 to 1950. Let's celebrate these stories. Why are we shy? I asked the Jesuits, why are you shy? Father Jerome D'Souza's story as a member of the Constituent Assembly, fighting for the rights of the underprivileged, the minorities, the economically challenged. Please read Father Jerome. Today, on a personal note, I also want to dedicate this little interaction, if you allow me, to my grandfather, who taught in a Jesuit school in Calcutta, St. Xavier's, my grandfather. My uncle taught in a Jesuit college in Ranchi. My father taught in St. Xavier's, Calcutta. I want to remember them fondly. They are certainly no Father Jerome, but they had little roles to play. And I want to dedicate today's sharing with you to a Jesuit who is the great, great Jesuit. But we are shy to talk about him. Why? And he was actually inspired by so many Jesuits before these. And there are so many beautiful stories about excellence in whatever they did. You go back to the 16th century in Japan, Saint Paul Mickey, when they came over, 26 Jesuits were martyred. This is the great history of the Jesuits. So I urge the Jesuits across South Asia, the students, the faculty, learn about the Jesuits. There's lots to learn. And what greater inspiration today? Today happens to be World Social Justice Day. And I think it's a great day to make a statement, to tell India who the Jesuits are in modern day India, not just history. So ladies and gentlemen, priests, students, faculty, sir the moderator, I don't want to lose my shirt. I want to take off my shirt. Do I have your permission? No? I'm not going to shock you, don't worry. This is a great Jesuit of our times. We salute you, Father Stan Swamy. Today's session is dedicated to Father Stan. And the first message I want to leave behind with you is when this college started, there were 75 students. Now there are 10,000 students. Don't be shy of your legacy. Father Stan was from Tamil Nadu. He went to Jamshedpur. And I say this to the students, I say this to the faculty, but most of all, I say this to the Jesuit priests themselves. You all are doing such a wonderful job. But celebrate Father Stan Swamy. What are you scared of? We must. Because this occasion also is beautiful. I thought hard before doing this, but then I said, if you have the courage, be brave. I'm not so brave, but there are many more brave boys and girls like you. A, B, C, D, right? That's the subject today. So I'm going to tell you what A is. A is A, D is discussion. The program is called A, B, C, D. A is A, D is discussion, C is classroom. What is B? It's a 6-letter word, starting with a B. A, B, C, D. A blank classroom discussion. Come on, put up your hands and anyone can answer. Students, faculty, priests. It's a 6-letter word. A blank classroom discussion. Perhaps will not happen in a Jesuit institution. A B classroom discussion. What's the B? Come on. 6 letters. Who wants to try? Come on, Chennai. Who said that? Who said that? The guy in the maroon t-shirt. Say it loudly. Stand up. A boring classroom discussion will never happen in a Jesuit institution. Come on up here. Very good. That's the right answer. A boring classroom discussion. A boring, where are you? Wait. Come up here, come up here, come up here, come up here. Please give him a round of applause. A boring classroom discussion. I'm getting feedback. He's a Jesuit? Are you a seminarian? Oh, wonderful. What is your name?
I'm Prithvi. Prithvi.
Prithvi, are you in the seminary or what?
Yeah, I'm doing my theology in Arukadal.
And he said it right. A, B, C, D is simply a boring classroom discussion. And Prithvi knows it, and that's why he's becoming a Jesuit. You'll never have, the Jesuits, I'm sure, will strive not to do a boring classroom discussion. That's what I hope to do today. Good on you. Yeah. Don't walk away just by shaking my hand. I've got something very specially for you. Very, very special. Wait. There you go.
Should I wear?
Huh?
Should I wear?
Should you wear?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. First you go, don't shock everybody here. Okay, you go there, you change, and then you come back here. Is that fair enough? Okay. We're waiting for you. We've got the lights. We've got the music. Yep, we're waiting for him. So, while I've got another prize. So we don't expect a boring classroom discussion in a Jesuit institution because there's so much of excellence there. Now, let me ask you, I've got another t-shirt, only one more. Should I ask you a question, quiz question? Okay. Can you all hear me at the back? Huh? Can you hear me at the back? Can you just put up your hands? Okay, good. So here's my question. This is a question from December 2024. Which international city renamed a street, short street, and named it after St. Francis Xavier? Which international city renamed a street after St. Francis Xavier in December 2024? One sec. Anyone trying? 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Anyone at the back? Yes. Which international city renamed, yes, the girl there. Kolkata renamed a street after St. Francis Xavier. Well done there. Come over here. Come up. Come up. Okay, good. Very good. So it was Kolkata, it was the Mamata Banerjee government, the West Bengal government, which renamed Short Street in Kolkata. Father, you knew the answer? Father is very honest, saying, I didn't know the answer. Okay, come up here. We're going to give the lady another Father Stan t-shirt. Okay? Even if you don't wear it, you can give it to your son, husband. Son? Not husband. I don't know. Oh. She's saying husband, no son. What's your name?
Diana.
And now we introduce to you. Come on, Prithvi. Whoa, rockstar, Prithvi. We'll take a nice picture. You guys haven't clapped enough for them, you know. Thank you and well done. Good. Yeah. Otherwise, speeches, I know so many of you say you listen to speeches in Parliament, but sometimes they can be very, very boring. If there's one statistic I want each of you to remember, doesn't matter whether you're Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Buddhist, Sikh, atheist. If there's one statistic I want you to remember on what the schools and colleges run by the Christian community in India are doing, it is this one statistic. For every 100 students who go to a school or a college or a professional institute run by, there are 54,000 of them, for every 100 students who go there, approximately 75 out of the 100 belong to the Hindu, the Muslim, the Sikh, the Buddhist communities. To me, this is a powerful statistic. Somewhere between 75%, if you do a calculation, you may get 73%, about 75% of the boys and girls who are going there. And how many institutions are there? Around 54,000 of these institutions, like your great institution here. And what is really happening in celebrating excellence, and I know we go rank here, rank there, rank everywhere, the challenge is the equity. How do we bring the marginalized into our schools? I have an idea, I'll share it with you later. How do we bring those who do not have and bring them into our institutions? So that's E. The next one is F. We've done A, B, C, D, E. Excellence, equity. F. It's a 7-letter word. Or to be successful, you have to F. What's the word? Put up your hand. 1 minute, 1 minute. The boy at the back. There. I'm coming to you. Are you a priest? Okay. Yes? The girl, the lady? Yes, madam? Faith. F-A-I-T-H. Faith. I suppose faith is a good answer. It's not a wrong answer. Yeah. You want a t-shirt? We'll only give you the... Okay. What about you?
Faithful.
Faithful. Okay, that's not a wrong answer. It could be. What about, yes, is that the Jesuit priest or a faculty member? Father. Let's see. Who said that? Come up here. The girl said it here. Father.
Swamy.
Father?
Swamy.
Father Swamy. From where?
From Morningstar College.
My state, Barrackpur. Oh, what is your answer?
Failure, I told.
To be successful, you need to do failure.
Yeah.
Where's the lady there? What you're saying, Father?
Now I am in the history department here.
Oh.
I am in the history department.
History department, okay. And are you faculty?
No, I'm a scholar, PhD scholar.
And what's your answer?
Failure.
Failure for what? To succeed, you need to fail. Yeah. Please give them a round of applause. Okay, now wait. Wait. I only have... I have one t-shirt left. Now what do we do? No. Father always believes in sharing. So Father, I'm giving you the t-shirt, and like a good Jesuit, you will pass it on to her. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the F for me. The F for me is failure.
Derek, you have 5 more minutes.
Huh?
You have 5 more minutes.
I have 5 more minutes. Yeah, I have 5 more minutes to come.
Don't listen to
come to my conclusion.
Don't listen to the speaker of the
failure.
parliament.
Yes, Father. When do we have to finish this? 12:30.
12:15.
Oh, the session finishes.
5 minutes. You share some more points. We will take questions. Then you can continue to speak.
Okay, but I never listen to the speaker in parliament. Why should I listen to you? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys, students, I'm not asking you to fail, but if you fail, embrace failure. I've had multiple failures in my life. Multiple. But when you introduce me, you'll say best parliamentarian, went to the United Nations, something, something. Nobody in my introduction told you that when I went to St. Xavier's School in Calcutta in class 8, because I was so bad in science and math, and very good in the humanities subject, I failed in science and math, and I repeated class 8. I now go and say the same thing in Harvard. Now, I'm not asking you to go and fail in your exams, but I'm trying to say, please learn from those failures. How many students here got admitted into Loyola College? Please put up your hands. All the students who got admitted into Loyola College. So, now let me tell you a story. I was in, and I say this with pride, with no anger, with no negativity. I was for 12 years in St. Xavier's School. I failed in class 8, I told you, but I was a good essay writer and a good sportsman. And 11 and 12 we went to the college, because that time it was part of the college. And guess what? When I applied for my college admission, I didn't get admission into St. Xavier's Calcutta. No problem. It's a failure, but you've got to turn those failures around. So many years later, I had a naughty smirk on my face when the school and the college called me back in 2011 as the chief guest. And I wanted to tell this story very especially to all the Jesuits here today, is that thank you for all the love and all the affection you have given to so many people. And as I said, 75% of those students are non-Christian students. 15,000 Jesuits around the world doing such a wonderful job. I had a choice of two words. G. I thought I'll talk to you about government. Then I said, no, not today. There's enough time in Parliament to talk about government. I'm talking to you about governance. Governance. And for governance, I'm not going to go and quote people from politics or great thinkers. Listen to what some people have to say about governance. 3 people. There's a Venezuelan writer, famous writer, called Moises Naim. Now I'm going to quote what the global head of the Jesuits, who is with here today, said in 2022. Father Sosa, he said this in 2022. Please listen to this on governance. Quoting the Venezuelan writer, he said, and I quote, "We are witnessing a tendency that seeks to reformulate the basis of political legitimacy. Democracy is being diluted." And then, listen to this, the Venezuelan writer being quoted by the Venezuelan global head of the Jesuits, both Venezuelan. And listen to what he said. There are 3 forces of the autocrat, and I'm quoting, the 3 P's: populism, polarization, and post-truth. Unquote. Populism, polarization, and post-truth. And Father Sosa, who's here today, went on to say in 2022, and I quote, autocratic regimes sustained by populism, polarization, and post-truth generate an atmosphere in which everything is doubted except the word of the autocrat. The regime feeds on uncertainty about what happens in your personal life, your work life, and your family life. Unquote. Populism, polarization, post-truth. Post-truth is basically fake news. Who said this? Not some 15th, 16th century Jesuit. This is the global head of the Jesuit. I had the pleasure of having coffee with him before we started this, and I played this back to him. These are strong words. These are inspirational words, not only to Christian institutions, but to India at large. I've said enough. You've understood what I've said. And I want to quote another Jesuit. When we were in school, he was the global head of the Jesuits, Father Pedro Arupe, 1973. Quote, he was addressing the Jesuit alumni associations. This is what he said. Have we Jesuits educated you for justice? No, we have not. If the terms justice and education for justice carry all the depth of meaning, we have not educated you for justice. And then Father Pedro goes on to say, listen to this. Make sure that in future, the education imparted in Jesuit institutions will be equal to the demands of the justice in the world. And today is World Justice Day. And he ends with, respond to the signs of the times to ensure education for justice. Let's be very clear. The Jesuits, and I'm standing here in a Jesuit institution, have the great record of speaking truth to power. As I stand here, I urge each one of you to speak truth to power. Why the silence on Father Stan Swamy? Why the silence on so many issues? We need to stand up and speak. And if we don't want to be inspired by a superior general of the Jesuits from another country sitting in Rome, the most beautiful, powerful 6 words. Quote, I am not a silent spectator. Unquote. Who said this? I am not a silent spectator. In conclusion, sir, with your permission, I want to leave you with 3 suggestions. The suggestions are not only for Loyola College, the suggestions are not only for the Jesuit priests, but this goes across the board. 3 suggestions, because otherwise we have these seminars, very good, but let's have some action, to quote what Father Sosa, the Superior General, said. 1, make available your institutions and your space for people's movements and others who work for human rights. Make available your space for people's movements and for human rights. Please listen to what I'm saying very carefully. Last month, I was looking for a place to visit, to make a point about Speak Up. And we were looking for a Jesuit, we were looking for a place to have this. Where did we go? We went to Ahmedabad. It was to speak up. Guess where we had this in Ahmedabad? In a Jesuit institution. Congratulations, Jesuits. Thank you for giving your space. Thank you for giving your space. It was in Ahmedabad. And I urge educational institutions across the country, please give your space. I'm not saying only for voices to be heard. Convert your space in the evening of your schools and your colleges, which otherwise lie shut in the evening. One of the great examples in the world is the Rainbow School, where they open up the schools for street children. So that's my first suggestion to you. My second suggestion to you, alumni associations, alumni associations for women, alumni associations for men. They're huge. Reorient your alumni and alumni associations. You talk about excellence. What is excellence? Yes, you have your cocktail party. Yes, you have your coffee meet. I've got nothing against coffee meets or cocktail parties. Yes, you have your football match. But where is the space for the alumni and alumni associations today? Is World Justice Day. Where are you fighting for Father Stan? And my third and final suggestion is where I started. Promote the memory and the legacy of Father Stan. Let's institute the Father Stan Awards, the Father Stan Scholarships, the Father Stan Memorial Lectures, because we have somebody living example. And I want to end with, we spoke about G for governance, so we've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But we can also go with G for generosity. And who better than Saint Ignatius, who always said that go beyond academics. Saint Ignatius said go beyond academics. Go beyond degrees. And I want to end my sharing today with this beautiful prayer. You don't need to stand up. You can just say your own prayer, whether you're Hindu or Muslim or Christian or Sikh or atheist. But here's the prayer from Saint Ignatius. Lord Jesus, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and not to seek reward, except that of knowing that I do your will. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Yeah.